What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss an extremely exciting upcoming light heavyweight matchup at this Saturday's UFC 300. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got Jiri Prochazka coming back, taking on Aleksandar Rakic in his comeback fight since blowing his knee out in May of 2022. It's been almost 2 years since we've seen Aleksandar Rakic. And I'm excited for it, man. You had a guy who was on the clear-cut path to a title shot, eliminating guys like Devin Clark, destroying Jimmy Manuel, putting him on like the worldwide stage for Aleksandar Rakic. Then he had the fight with Volkan Ozdemir, where it wasn't the most exciting fight. He lost a split decision in a very close matchup. A lot of people thought Rakic won. Followed it up with a fight where he just dominated Anthony Smith physically, just every step of the way, just dominated him in a very safe win, where he didn't take a lot of risks. And then he followed it up with another victory over Thiago Santos, former title challenger Thiago Santos, in another fight where he was able to dominate pretty much most of the grappling exchanges, but you did not see much in the striking. You did not see much risks being taken from either guy, right? But Rakic was able to go out there in both of those fights and do just enough. But in his 3 fights of Ozdemir, Smith, and Santos, he caught a lot of flack from the MMA community, the fans, for kind of coasting in fights, not taking a lot of risks, and not going for the finish. And then he had the fight with Jan Blachowicz, right? His most recent fight, May 2022. A little bit back and forth. Wasn't the most exciting thing. Both guys were just kind of canceling each other out. Jan was landing some good leg kicks. And then you saw his knee, the knee of Rakic, just absolutely explode. Fight was over. Lost via injury. It's been 2 years. Now he's coming back against Jiri Prochazka, right? So, I mean, he's coming back, putting himself right into the #1 contender position almost. I mean, Jiri coming off that loss to Alex Pereira in a weird fight, a fight that I thought was an early stoppage. Yeah, he got dropped. He was hit silly for sure, but you kind of see him pull guard. He tried to pull Alex in there, and then the ref kind of went in there and just didn't really give him much of a chance to survive whatsoever. Yeah, he got dropped. He got hit twice. He got put down to the ground for sure. But he wasn't really given that opportunity to recover in a championship fight, which I thought was strange. Such a highly anticipated bout with so much on the line for both guys, right? Sometimes that makes me wonder kind of like if the UFC really has an agenda for certain guys. Like, hey, stop it a little early if Alex is going to win, you know, or give Alex a little bit more of a chance if Yuri's on top of him beating his ass. I wonder sometimes. But Jiri, man, burst onto the UFC scene, taking out Volkan Ozdemir, taking on Dominic Reyes, submitting Glover Teixeira, not always looking technically sound, has his own very weird fighting style. A lot of people criticize the antenna haircut, his personality. Everybody calls him cringe and lame. I kind of think the guy is cool. I mean, he's like the Czech samurai. Like, this dude is like, he's like a mythical fighter that everybody talks about. Like, the dude lives that fucking life. He lives out in the woods and punches mattresses fucking tied to trees. Jiri Prochazka, he lives like everything like of fighting and combat sports and all that spiritual shit. I think it's cool. I don't find it cringe. I think it's kind of cringy how much people make fun of him and how much they don't make fun of Alex Pereira. You know? I don't know. But nonetheless, Jiri coming back against Rakic. Yuri's dangerous. His fighting style makes me worried against Rakic because Rakic throws powerful kicks, powerful hooks. Good in the clinch. So, I mean, I think Jiri, I would like to see him fight a little bit more technical. I'd like to see him fight a little bit more traditional. Because he seems to get hit and rocked every single fight. But a lot of these guys, they can't withstand his power either. You know, and I just don't see Rakic taking too many risks either. The story with him lately, last 4 years, I mean, he hasn't. I don't know, man. It's a good fight. I love this fight. I see Volkan, not Volkan. I see Jiri just moving forward, doing his weird shit, his head movement, his weird samurai shit. And I see Rakic just really not trying to engage. I hope I'm wrong. I've been big on Rakic in the past. I like to see him come back and make a statement. I thought it was weird that he didn't get the Jan Blachowicz fight. Maybe that was supposed to happen behind the scenes and something happened, maybe an injury. I think Jan's hurt. But nonetheless, I see Prochazka winning. I just see him being more active, and I see that just being the end result of this fight. But it has the potential for being fight of the year, but it also has the potential to be like the weirdest snooze fest of all time, if that makes any sense. I don't know. But nonetheless, I think Jiri's going to get it by activity alone, but Rakic has the physical, explosive, athletic abilities to kind of take the fight wherever he wants to as well. Yeah, I really just think like the success of this fight really just depends on if Rakic wants to put his foot on the pedal or not. And I just don't know if he will. He might do just enough to win. I don't know. I like this fight, but I hate this fight. The more I think about it here. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this fight. Jiri Prochazka, the return of Aleksandar Rakic. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Help the channel grow. That's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA news out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.